Good morning everyone and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4 as we're playing as Greece, or Hellas as we are now known, and we are on the part of the ally. And if we're taking a quick look over the war, we can see that France is able to push, France and its allies is able to push through here in Germany. Could be great if we could help, but there is a huge danger that Italy's fleet will sink our troops by the time we get to France, so I don't really want to do that. But on this side, Italy is pushing quite well into France, and on the north side, well, we're not making progress, but the German war machine is getting stronger, so we'll have to find a way in which we can basically move as close to their borders as we can, as quickly as we can. Britain is making its way, capturing a few islands here and there, trying to get a foothold. In Africa, there's not a whole lot going on, a bit of back and forth, but there's no clear winner, no clear advantage. And getting back on us, like I realized that I don't think we'll ever be able to get our relations to a point where we can ask for military access. Like, we can ask, but I don't think we will get it. Because that will mean that the enemy can march through their land as well. So what I was thinking was that I will take these troops, and I see Hungary is preparing on border as well. And if we take a look, just because we are on historical, like on the historical gameplay path, I'm not sure how it's called, they'll most likely go for Axis. So what I was thinking is, let's reposition our troops, like at least this small army up here. Have these guys, or no, we'll do a bit differently. Let's cancel this, right? We'll assign the troops up here. I am going to take this smaller army and I'll put them up here. And I'll say, hey, I want you to go this way. Then I'll take this small army and we'll say, I want a border here and an offensive line like this. More than that, if we start justifying a war because they are allies with the Axis, let's see. Okay, no matter where I'm making a claim, it's 125 days, so let's do that. Yeah, Yugoslavia will not give us territory. As far as research goes, do I want to go for the next level of submarines? You know what? Let's pick something else. I'm gonna wait until these are done, but... And we're running out of fuel. Fuel is used for infantry as well. It's very problematic, but until we have like a better production, I'm just gonna ask them to hold, and let's keep our submarines like somewhere more defended. While deployed behind enemy lines, Anna was apprehended by an Italian counterintelligence. Oof. So now we have a spy that has been captured. Let's see, what would you know what? Something we should have developed a long time ago was a department of cryptology. Because if I remember correctly, when it comes to cryptology, it helps you to know what tactics the enemy will be using and what you should be using. Where are we going next then? let's go to the support equipment. And I am going to be researching the engineer. Yeah, I don't really see Romania's forces anywhere. Okay, I see how the planes are placed. That should be okay. Modify government. Not exactly what I wanted, but I misclicked. It's fine. Let's see, if we were to take on Bulgaria right now, it would be great. Hungary joins the Axis, yep. Oh, and this happened. So basically, Hungary joined the Axis because they were promised and given land, and Romania accepted that. So we just woke up with troops behind the enemy lines. And we lost some of them. We lost 3 of our troops here. I feel like we need to take these here ASAP. Okay. Is Bulgaria at war? Yes. Then what we need to do at this point is push. Maybe not with them. Let's just push them on the borders for long enough. Yeah, and let's take ASAP. That was a very chaotic moment. So Hungary and Bulgaria joined forces and joined the Axis at the same time. But that will be better for us. The thing is, I'm hoping that the Soviet Union won't be doing too much right now, because if they go historically, then they will ask Romania to secede this land. And if Romania doesn't accept, then they're going at war. They're going to war. Let's go here. More concessions have been forced on Romania, with the legionnaires of Bulgaria reclaiming Dobruja. Yeah. Romania shouldn't really accept anymore like these concessions that they're talking about. Sure, historically speaking, that was a possibility of stuff happening, but doesn't really matter. We're gonna take it back for them and from them. Yeah, let's put pressure here on Bulgaria, kick them out of the war. As soon as we can do that, we're gonna be able to place more troops here, push against Hungary. The Slovakian, maybe we can push Slovakia out of the war as well, but we'll be able to force the Germans to try to split their troops and even bring our troops up to the Italians. I fear at this point the Italians more than the Germans. Convoy interdiction, yeah, that is great, but let's go infantry. We have some reconnaissance with like motorized reconnaissance. Yeah, let's bring these troops through the north. We're gonna take Begin. Form department, great. Cryptology decryption or cryptology +1. Let's go with decryption first. We need another agent. Which one brings us another agent? Counterintelligence. think we just need some extra power in order to do that. Let's see. Okay, you fight against this guy. Advanced machine tools have been constructed. Resource gain efficiency could be good. Planes I don't care for right now. Maybe what we should think of is either improved artillery or anti-tank. Anti-tank, I need to start thinking about that because we're about to hit for our forces against the Germans. Okay. You, all of you go here. All of you go here. Oh, I said here. Good. So Bulgaria is done. The legionaries of Bulgaria have capitulated. We gained some motorized, some support equipment, and others. That is great, because we were missing plenty of equipment. Good. The Soviets are justifying war against Romania. Yeah, that's one of the things that I was afraid of. Right. So what am I going to do? Well, I am going to bring these guys. We're gonna bring all of these armies up to here. Temporarily, I feel very confident. Okay, an offensive line. We're gonna bring these guys up to here. You know what? At this moment, I don't need them to be like in these two armies. In these three armies, we're gonna make only two. I feel very confident leaving our home, you know, like disconnected. But at the same time, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's have 8 troops that we were going to create at home just to defend some of the seas. Like the British Navy is helping, but you never know. Okay, things are looking slightly better over here, not a whole lot. I am afraid for these troops. But anyway, let's prepare. We have a lot of stuff that we could do. And I'm hoping that Russia, like the Soviet Union, will not declare war on us. Or we go war bonds. Let's go with some war bonds for now. Okay. I am going to go with planning speed 400%. Right, I want this to happen really quick. Because I want to send them out. I am feeling very tense right now. Okay. Let's start pushing here. What I am going to do is that I am going to be pushing against, well, what they have. Italian, Hungarian and German forces. We're gonna fight for every inch of this territory. Yeah, Romania secedes Bessarabia for they've been given an ultimatum. As I said, in a sense that was to be expected. Can't really do much about it. It's slightly changing the plans right now, but You have this decision whether to go to war with Bessarabia. With the Soviet Union for Bessarabia. Like, I had playthroughs, like the first times I've played, where I've had some success with it, but most of the time it's very difficult. It's a bit, it's based on a lot of luck, whether you can hold the line, if you join the Axis or not. And joining the Axis, like fighting on the side of Germans early on, is very good. What do we want to go for next? Yeah, let's go for more weapons. Okay, I would like us. Yeah, if you can push them back, even a little, should be quite interesting. Radio interception. Let's go once again to the next level. Try to go through here. A modern navy has been done. The backbone of the army will give us 100% resource bonus for land doctrine, infantry weapons, and the Hellenic army, which gives us recruitable population. And I think that is a great idea. Yeah, we're losing a lot of fuel. I think that is one of our big problems right now. Things looking here. Don't like them too much. Maybe what I should do, I am thinking now, is make some of these lines, but maybe not now. Should have made them like smaller, like have two groups closer to each other, right? Because they can work better together. And we're making some progress here. And losing some progress on this side. Unit organization is too low to advance, okay. Don't we have enough experience to give these guys something like what? Movement on land and enable the ability to make land bridges, sure. Motorized or cavalry? Yeah, don't really care for that. Okay, we have you here. How about we attack like here in the mountains or something? Once again, I want to push over here. How's the rest of the world doing? Yeah, Italy is making some progress here. As I said, I don't like this. Here they've slightly overexpanded, I feel. Italy is losing some land in Africa. Let's see, how are we going to handle the rest of this?
Έτοιμος προς αποχώρηση! Διαταγές! Προσοχή!
Okay, let's see, can we make some progress on that side? Fuel refinery is done. Okay. What else? What else? Anti-tank. Let's bring them that.
Έτοιμος προς αποχώρηση!
Guess we have to retreat here. Can't really hold that line.
Καλυφθείτε! Καλυφθείτε!
We're taking an airport in here, that is good. We've been pushed back over on this side. Mountaineers, German. Okay, I guess I'll stop the attacks overall. But I want to take over this airport. And probably go down here as well.
Έτοιμος προς αποχώρηση. Εμπρός.
Yeah, I want the airport.
Άντε, άντε.
The airport in Yash. Okay, good. We'll just hold the line here. I'm gonna ask them to sit still.
Ακούω.
Maybe push them over here, and I'll try to push them at least to the mountain line. Let's see, we're pretty reinforced here. Trotsky has been assassinated. We have radio interception. At this point, going for the next level of cryptology feels like the right thing to do.
Εμπρός. Έτοιμος προς αποχώρηση.
For some reason, yeah.
Έτοιμος διοικητά. Διατάξτε.
They feel like they can take us all around, and I don't really agree with them. Outdated equipment. Yeah, let's go start producing more artillery. How about... Yeah, our population is not really going well, and I feel like we need to cancel some of these, give some men back. Let's cancel all of it actually, just so we have enough to reinforce in the north. Like, looking at this whole thing, we might be able to win a good chunk here in Africa. But here we're still on the downside. Yeah, our advancements, our winnings have stopped here.
Τους αποθούμε διοικητά. Παράγγελμα.
And we'll need
Διατηρήσατε την
reinforcements.
επίθεση.
Let's make something like this happen. Right, just to keep them distracted? Well,
Στοχεύσατε.
no, it's not for nothing offensive, right?
Διατάξτε.
We're gonna keep pushing here.
Στοχεύσατε.
Yeah, they're really pushing against us.
Εγκαταλείψατε.
Like, you know what? Let's push back. Let's see if we can hold Timisoara.
Ακούστε.
I want these guys over on this side.
Έτοιμος.
Yeah, I think we have overextended line. River crossing penalties and stuff. Let's see. Edit mode. We will take which one is ours? I feel like I've grabbed the right one earlier. Oh no, this is the offensive line. It's not exactly what I want. Edit mode, once again. Okay. So I can make these about this long.
Διατηρήσατε την επίθεση.
Over on this side. have something like this.
Δώστε τους να καταλάβουν.
Armored operations, yeah, we could go with night infiltration, and I'm gonna spend some experience there to make it quicker.
Πάλι στα νικητά.
Okay, here. These guys are not truly prepared. Let's reinforce these troops in the north. Okay.
Καταγιές. Διαταγές.
Edit mode. Is this the other one? No, I think I have to do something a bit different. Let's see. Okay, this line is good.
Διαταγές.
This line is not.
Μη
So with you,
σταματάτε.
I'm gonna take these. I am going to draw like here. With
Καλυφθείτε.
you, I'm going to say I don't care about these, and I just care about this.
Δέχομαι πειρά.
So we'll assign all of you here,
Εμπρός.
and we'll
Κουνηθείτε.
assign all of you over here.
Κρατήσατε αποστάσεις.
And I want the offensive line to go up to here.
Προσοχή.
Up to here.
Στοχεύσατε.
Let's try to see how we reorganize. Like, things will be moving around. There's going to be a few problems, but maybe it's going to be for the better.
Ακούω. Διατάξτε. Παράγγελμα. Έτοιμος. Ακούστε.
Okay, let's push them back.
Συνεχίσατε.
Now, can we do any other pushback? Well, yes, but how successful?
Διατηρήσατε την επίθεση.
We'll stop.
Διατάξτε.
A lot of troops are still moving around, so
Διαταγές.
okay.
Παράγγελμα.
Yugoslavia is not doing anything special. Okay. Oof. Like, I'm just looking at this. Denmark is being pushed back with the Allies. That means that the entire German forces that are around here, they'll be able to send and reinforce the other fronts. That is not good. Let's go to the next level of cryptology. We really need to make some headway around here. What should we keep adding? Don't we have, I think we have some sort of political decision. Let's go and take a look at the decision. Can't we just make all of a sudden a bunch of emergency factory conversion? It's gonna remove one civilian factory from most places. You know what? I don't care about dockyards for a while. I want the military factories. And I want them like yesterday. Maybe even this. Right? Have some roads repaired. but with the new factories, I want like, let's have 4 produce these, let's have more produce artillery, yeah. Maybe like something like so. Okay. Yeah, and producing submarines will produce them at a slower rate. Okay, well, we're back in positions. Most of our troops are already in place. Let's increase our plan execution. The backbone of the army is here. Good. Means getting some population, getting some strength, division recovery rate plus 10%, or we could go this way and try to appeal to the Soviet Union. You know what, let's try to appeal to the Soviet Union. Let's go that way. Okay, where are we now? And what do you think would work best for us? I'm gonna stop them from attacking right now. Yeah, no, that's not great. One of the problems we have is that we don't have enough equipment. We still need motorized support equipment and towed artillery. Well, so they've decided to push against us, which is an interesting move. Let's try to do pretty much the same. Right, I mean, we might not be able to do too much, but what we want to be able to do is at least put some sort of a dent in their plans.
Έτοιμος προς αποχώρηση. Δώστε τους να καταλάβουν. Κρατήσατε αποστάσεις.
We pushed against them there, but they pushed back. Maybe I'll just stop them for a second.
Στοχεύσατε. Εμπρός, κουνηθείτε.
Okay, ciphering is done. We can now recruit one more intelligent officer. Well, if we go to the spy, this slot will unlock in 27 days. Okay. Well, now we know that in 27 days we need to do this. In the cryptology department, let's go to deciphering. We want more deciphering there. Improved artillery upgrade. Let's take a look at our weapons. 100% discount. This is going to be great for us. Anything anti-infantry will be the way to go. Okay. Italy is making progress again. Here we're pretty much stagnant, but Yeah, at this point, look at it. The tanks of the Germans are coming to the front. And Italy started pushing again. If they can finish some of the war here in Africa, would really love to see naval invasion.
Έτοιμος προς αποχώρηση. Παράγγελμα.
Yeah, in the end it's very difficult to fight against all these fully supplied troops. Let's take a look at what it means for the occupying forces, right? And that is where? Recruit and deploy, we have our garrison, probably here, right? Occupied territory, and for them, I want some civilian oversight or just local police. Yeah, no garrison is not good. Use default. Yeah, I think civilian oversight is okay, but maybe we will need to do something different. We shall see. As there is some resistance to occupation at this point.
Δώστε τους να καταλάβουν.
The good thing is it doesn't seem like they can really push us easily. Bad thing is we started running out of people.
Προσοχή. Μάλιστα διοικητά. Παράγγελμα.
Okay, some TOW anti-tank. As far as research goes, I guess probably more resources we want. Doctrine is being researched. Okay, well, even if you are a bit ahead, we're gonna go with Dispersed Industry 4. Okay, we're gonna stop here then. This assault is not necessarily going the way I want it to go.
Έτοιμος διοικητά.
We take all of these troops and we push against them here, because the Germans are weakened.
Προσοχή.
Yeah, it's not gonna be enough. Improved equipment, okay. Let's see, resource gain efficiency, we're going to do some of that.
Διαταγές.
Okay, let's
Δέχομαι πειρά.
turn for now and sit on positions.
Ακούω. Δέχομαι πειρά.
Yeah, let's support the troops. Okay, the British are bringing some troops. The Italians are making their way into France. The Germans seem very well entrenched here. Like, could we hold just enough to bring the Soviets into the war? Who knows? What is the US doing and Japan? Well, Japan is making good progress in China, but apparently they went north. And the US right now, we're in good relations with them. But they're going for the Land Lease Act Who knows? An operative can be recruited. Let's see. This is British and Hellenic. Commando, targeted sabotage, capturing cipher, sabotage risk. Enemy operative intel extraction rate minus 50%. A seducer could work well. Yeah, let's bring this guy. And I want him. She will be killed in 90 days if we don't save her. Captured by Italy. I think we have to deploy him in Italy. Right? Or how do we rescue? We have a mission, let's see. And for that we need... Okay, we need 30 intel in order to prepare this mission. Okay, machine-assisted decryption, let's see, what else do we have? Intelligence, counterintelligence, root out resistances, steel blueprint, coordinated strike, localized training centers, commando trait, enemy operatives captured, diplomatic training, or psychology warfare. Interesting. I feel like we should have started like this. Should have set up the spies and went forward with everything a lot earlier than we have. Okay, let's run away, like we're going to go back here. Oh, I almost feel like these guys can be taken over.
Εμπρός! Πάμε! Πάμε! Διατηρήσατε την επίθεση! Ακούστε! Τους αποθούμε δίκητα! Κατάξτε! Έτοιμος!
Right.
Διατηρήσατε την επίθεση!
They're really pushing. Italy is really pushing here as well. Okay, export equipment, okay. 100 naval battle results. Italian subs against some convoys of ours. Industrial land appropriation, we don't want that necessarily. Do I want to create some anti-tank? I feel like that would be useful to throw into our army as well. But it doesn't seem like we can do it right now. You know what? Let's see, can I push against them here? It seems like they just have some cavalry. That's it. Which is not a lot.
Διαταγές! Διαταγές!
Okay, they're
Ακούστε!
making good progress there. Open up the country. Okay, let's see. What are we going to go next? British docking rights.
Στοιχηθείτε! Έτοιμος! Στοιχηθείτε!
Okay, back to the front. Let's bring you here. Reinforce this area. Yeah,
Εμπρός! Διαταγές!
we've made them lose some troops. The great thing about this campaign for me is that it's clear that I am very rusty than, you know, when it first came out. At least for me, from my point of view. There was a lot of new mechanics that I don't know about, that I've lost time on. Like I made a lot of submarines, and I spent a lot of time focused on submarines and left infantry behind. The spy game seems to be at a whole different level. Apparently we have the chance to become Spy Master. I mean, should I do that? Our country has 85 deciphering power per day. And we need cryptology level 3? No, that's our own cryptology level. Can I go, for example, to Hungary and say I would like to decipher, or I think we need to capture some of their cryptologies. Operative captured by the enemy 1. How long does she have? 59 days? Counterintelligence, I think that would be good as well. Yeah, let's go with something like some of these defenses, right? Modify government. Yeah, let's go with service by requirement. Getting that extra population in that will probably be consumed in an instant. But we're starting to need the people. I feel if we could just encircle them or something. When it comes to air missions, let's try to bring everybody here. Getting that air superiority will be good. Now, if we take some of these troops and we push them against these guys, I'm gonna try once again to push against them. Let's support this. Nope, it stopped. I think we... Can we push against these guys? Maybe with the help of a mountaineer or something? Okay, very little chance. Very little chance. If I am able to bring the Soviets in...
This was a great trial of strength between the British and German air forces.
Of course, or we wait out for America's support. Oh, look at this. As I said, I was really afraid of Italy and their ability to do that. Basically, advance through the edge.
Could there have been an objective of greater military importance and significance for the whole purpose of the war?
Because at this point, they're making progress around here. I feel like they will be cutting off this side of the troop, and if they reach Paris, France will capitulate.
for any losses.
Because their unity is not that great. British docking right, so now we go. We do not turn to the Soviet Union lightly. We will be walking into the den of the wolf, ready to pick us to our bones if we are not cautious. But it is surely better for us to go to them than it is for them to come to us. Yeah, I would say I agree. Okay, so they've moved some of their troops around. I'm gonna try to push here.
Διατηρήσατε την επίθεση!
If I could bring some troops and start cutting the line here.
Ακούστε!
That would be very useful.
Διατηρήσατε την επίθεση!
There never has been, I
No
suppose,
template.
in all the world,
Oh, for the
in all
production
the
of
history
AT.
war, such an opportunity for use. The Knights of the Round Table, the Crusaders, all fall back into the past. Not only distant, but prosaic.
A lot of equipment to be made.
Young men going forward,
We've got passive defense now.
and all that we stand for, holding in their hands these instruments of colossal and shattering power. of whom it
Yeah,
may
I
be
don't
said
think we
that
will have enough
every
time
morn
to
brought forth
help
a
her, but
noble
we're gonna
chance,
try here.
and every chance brought forth a noble knight.
We're at cryptology level
To
5.
know our gratitude, yes, to all the brave men, in so many ways and on so many occasions.
Let's go with more deciphering.
Continue his life in their native land. Nevertheless,
Ακούστε!
the escape of our army and so many men who have run from violence
Ακούστε!
and agonizing week
Παράγγελμα!
blind us to the fact that what happened in France and Belgium
Πάλι στα νικητά!
colossal military disaster.
I have to say, I was super happy with the progress that I was making yesterday, and today I feel like I've slowed down a million.
Lines upon which so much faith had been reposed, gone.
I'm trying to figure out, like,
Mining district
what is it around here? What is it that I'm trying to do? Like, what?
Συνεχίσατε!
How should I look at this, right? What are we working towards?
another blow to be struck almost immediately at us.
Over here.
We are
Wartime exception. Hellas is in a state of war. Normally an election would be held at this time, but being in the midst of an important conflict, many argue that we cannot afford time to spend on political campaigning or change the leadership if that should come about.
Grand Army.
Meanwhile, others claim that declaring the ongoing war was valid reason for skipping election is the first step towards eroding Hellenic democracy. I think we're good, we're very democratic, yeah.
Return.
Elections will be held as usual, or
Confidence that if all do their duty,
yeah, get more popularity to the other faction. No, we will hold elections, that is okay.
being made, we shall prove our
I feel like that is totally fine and a valid reason to do it. Okay, we're making some progress here. We got some luck.
Στοιχηθείτε!
Now I'm going to fight you back. We've got infiltration assault and land night battle attack. We're gonna spend some points to hurry that.
Καταγές! Διατηρήσατε την επίθεση!
will defend to the death their native soil, aiding each other like good comrades to the utmost of their strength. We shall go on to
Okay, after they failed their attack there, maybe we can do this.
Παράγγελμα!
Fighting in the mountains, that is a bit...
Κρατήσατε
Okay, let's stop
αποστάσεις!
the attack. Let's try to push just a tiny bit here.
we shall defend our island, whatever the cost may
Trying to do a tiny bit at a time. Our biggest problem right now is equipment.
fight in the field,
Εμπρός! Κουνηθείτε!
fight in the hills. We shall never surrender. And if
Εμπρός! Κουνηθείτε!
believe
This line is not doing too
Έτοιμος
well.
νικητά!
when subjugated and starving,
Well, neither of them.
then our empire
Let's see. Yeah, France definitely in trouble.
Guarded by the British fleet,
Oof.
would carry on the struggle until, in God's good time, the new world, with all its power and might, steps forth to the rescue
Στοιχηθείτε!
and liberation of the old.
If I bring you here and then take the mountaineers, and we'll bring the mountaineers there. Let's see if we can take over the factories. Okay, on this side. And we didn't win. Like, there's not a whole lot of organization there. But okay, we can't really push it. They can't push us here. They're resupplied it there. Unfortunately, our agent has passed away. She was killed. Let's take a look at our war here. Machine assisted decryption. Let's go with... I like this, the localized, centralized, whatever. And I want one of these guys to go forward there. Right? Because I want these guys to be surrounded. Yeah, Germans are bringing their panzers over, which means that one of the things that we want is some anti-tank here. This would mean that we would need more equipment, but we were producing at least some. Yeah, we need plenty of anti-tanks. That is for sure. Okay. Come on, make your way there. Let's see, maybe attack these guys here. Yeah, they were bringing their tanks, that is a bigger problem there. Okay, equipment. Not enough over here to be fully efficient. How close are we to appeal to the Soviets? Well, we're still a few days away. France is not doing great. Excavation level 2. I think I'm gonna go even further with that, just to have enough resources. The US is still researching, they're not getting involved in the war. Yeah, France is being squeezed here. Very close to reaching Paris. That will be terrible for this. So what do you think? Are we going to survive the war by the mercy of the Soviets, or, you know, something along those lines?
Διαταγές! Άντε! Άντε!
Okay, dispersed industry is done. We're going to go with construction, level 4 next.
Διαταγές!
What are we constructing now? Well, we don't need the fuel refinery anymore, even though it's almost done. And I don't think we need the construction either. Let's go for more military. I'll bring the other one here. A few more in there. Okay. Just so we can start producing the entirety of everything we need from our equipment, right? No. Good. For now, they're not able to push us here.
Παράγγελμα!
But we're not able to push against them either. population, at least we have some population going around. Just give me a second. An operative can be recruited. Safecracker. Capture cipher effectiveness. You know what? I think I like her. And let's bring her over here in Budapest. Okay, well, let's see. What about the other spy? What can we do? Like, what missions can we do? Operation Infiltrate Civil, Plant False Intelligence, Capture a Cipher, Make Resistance Contact. Resistance Contact we could do, but let's try to capture... Ah, it's risky. But if we were to put these two... It's a very risky operation. Because we are at 30% on decryption there. Okay, so it's not great. Localized training centers, okay, that will be helpful. Let's go with more decryption power. Do I want to do this? Do I want to push a bit? It's like we're at a slight... We are considered as at a disadvantage. Appeal to the Soviets. Shall see if that works. What else? Well, there's not a whole lot else that we could do here. Thus, I think it's more important to go on this side with the infantry. And we'll hope to improve our relations with the Soviets. Make resistance, infiltrate Air Force, infiltrate Navy. Not Navy, but Army. We have a good chance to do this. Agents will be able to deliver close to the shore by one of the submarines. We will identify a usable prisoner of war and turn him to our side, then repatriate him. He will no doubtly be interrogated, but with proper training he will be able to overcome this. Yeah, let's try to do that. Maybe we can do something by infiltrating the army, and if not, we're just gonna learn. Commands? Yeah, let's commence. Anti-tank equipment. Great. What else can we research? What can we be ahead on time on? Like something like this, even if it's some extra days. I almost want to try this, but let's try this at this very careful level. Seems like we can make a bit of progress here and there. Not a lot. Okay, the British are... some British troops are coming to our aid. Not yet. No.
Ακούστε!
We're gonna
Πρόσοχη!
decide to stop. Tried a bit there. Is Turkey in the war? Turkey is in the war. Okay. Well, France will be out of the war soon. That's what I'm imagining, just looking at things here. Okay, investment schemes. Rebuke German investment. Invite entrepreneurs for investment talks by the UK. Attend talks with the president. Relying too heavily on the Soviets could place our sovereignty in peril. Invest back into the neglected Siberian provinces. Yet event Hellenic officials propose buyback schemes where they invest into our neglected Siberian regions. Trade manufacture ship parts. Hold national showcase for British investors. I don't know what any of these do. Recommission American battleships. Local agent recruitment. Create a what? Recruitment in Europe, in Luxembourg. Middle Eastern section. Publicly recognize some of these. I don't know, let's try to see if we can invest in there. I'm not sure what that will do, but we're going to invest into the neglected Siberian provinces. See what that is about.
Στοιχηθείτε!
But I feel like this is it for this week, for this Sunday. I'm in trouble. Overall, it's clear that there's a lot more going on now than the first time I've played the game. So we'll see how much we can come out of this. They say that it is a risky plan, but let's go forward with it. Let's see if we can make way. Somewhere around here. Feels like their equipment is in a few places is not doing too great either. Okay, we're making some progress here. Machine assisted decryption. We're gonna get like more encryption here as well.
Έτοιμος! Διαταγές!
Okay, well, as I said, this is about it for this week. France has capitulated, which, yeah, dark times, but what can you do? It was almost historically to be expected, and they were captured by the Italians. There's still a Vichy France puppet state, but Italy controls this entire area. Now there's plenty of troops here. I'm not sure exactly what they'll be able to do, but hopefully they will be able to hold. This entire territory is Vichy France now, which will be very troublesome for the British forces. But at least the Free France and some of the British forces have almost pushed the Italian troops out of Africa. So that is going to be very interesting for me to see, like, how could we make it, like, what should be like the plan going forward with this. and what kind of tactics should I apply. But with that in mind, we're going to have to see each other next week. And if you have any tips or any idea for me how to improve the current situation, do let me know. If you just want to sit back and enjoy and see how I struggle to win the world war before dying, well, check in next time. Until then, I wish you all to have a wonderful day and a wonderful week ahead.